language.
We have a question about the mandatory reporting proposed change. I think based on this question, it would be helpful to kind of clarify what the limitation of the change is, and it's not necessarily impacting what needs to be reported versus who the reporting is going to. So if you can just talk a little bit about kind of what the mandatory reporting process looks like and who reports it.
Right. We are not proposing that we change any definitions of the populations that require a mandatory report, the at-risk elder and at-risk adult with IDD that are in the criminal statute. We're not trying to expand the population that includes mandatory reporting. Just for some background, there is about 35% of the population that APS serves that do not meet one of the definitions under the criminal code. These are people who are 18 to 69, who may have conditions that are creating that vulnerability to mistreatment, our early onset dementias, traumatic brain injuries, advanced neurological diseases that require 24/7 care, things like that. Those are not covered under mandatory reporting, and we are not proposing to add that either at this time. All we're trying to do is to allow the professionals who are required to report to use some professional discretion about when it's more appropriate to report to law enforcement and when it might be more appropriate to report to APS.
You touch on the fact that regardless, those reports are being shared.
Yes, and as I said earlier, there is a requirement in both the APS statute and in the criminal statute that whichever agency gets the report, it has to be shared within 24 hours with the other agency. And so that is an ongoing situation, and we're not proposing to change that, other than to allow APS to exclude self-neglect cases from what's going to law enforcement so that we're not overwhelming law enforcement with reports that have no criminal basis.